following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
If you only knew the power of the dark side, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No.
I and your mother.
I'll be back.
We'll be back. Hey,
motherfucker.
talk like that, John.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. It's Captain Trickster's here.
That's right.
The needs of the many outweigh
The needs of the few.
for the one.
Ask Yoda.
Or do not. There is no trap.
Hey, there's my snake cat. There's my sweet kitty.
It's so cute, Captain Trickster. Except for Captain Trickster.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Hey! Don't talk like that around you.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine? Out of a
Out of a trash
DeLorean?
can?
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll wait?
Okay.
Goodbye.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Stop saying that!
I see dead people.
So what?
Here.
You said that.
Why so serious?
That's time for All for Sci-Fi. Year 224 Sci-Fi Movie Year in Review.
I volunteer as tribute.
What I do is not up to you.
Chewie. We're home.
I'm one with the Force. The Force is with me. I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me in 2024.
One with the Force, and the Force is with me.
It sure is with all of you, all for sci-fires out there. Welcome, everybody, to the All for Sci-Fi Weekly webcast. I'm your host, Eric Walker, and next to me, actually, I'm at his house, is
Captain Rickster, Trickster, or garbage disposal.
yeah, well, yeah, he eats everything. Well, we're excited about today's show. Hey, Dante's here. Hey,
Hi,
what's
Dante.
up? Yeah, this is our last show of 2024.
Oh, really?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
So we've
Where has 2024 gone?
I don't know, but we're calling it the 2024 Sci-Fi Movie Year in Review. We're going to talk about a lot of the sci-fi movies and TV shows that we reviewed all year long. Before we do that, let's give out some facts about All for Sci-Fi. This is the end of our 5th year, by the way. So
Yes,
we've
it
now
is.
been online for 5 years. We have 389 videos, if you count this video, online to watch. This year, and counting this video, we did 45 videos this year alone out of the 52 weeks of this
Oh, it's
year.
not bad.
So, and you know what? Let's just start off talking about what happened this year. In the beginning of the year, of course, we were watching what we were watching at the beginning of the year. Let me see here. We're not that one's later. I think we were doing like at the. Anyway, that's the thing. It was showing how many videos and subscribers we have. That shows you how prepared I am. Yeah, here it is. That one. We were talking about Halo season 2.
Right.
Beginning of the year. Percy Jackson, of course.
Mhm.
Remember that ISS movie? And
Yes.
we were talking about Monarch, Legacy of Monsters.
Yep.
And What If season 2, which we're talking about What If season 3 today. So
Yep, that's right.
which just came out. Let's just go ahead and do it. I'm going to give you guys the top 5 sci-fi TV shows or movies of the year from All for Sci-Fi, and then Captain Rickster could tell me who he thinks are the best. Starting at number 5, Halo season 2. Starting at number 4, House of the Dragon season 2. Starting the third best show of the year was Monarch: Legacy of Monsters. The second best show was Dune: Prophecy. And the number one show, according to All for Sci-Fi, this year was The Penguin. Captain Rickster, give us your top 5. I know which one's going to hit the number 1 spot for you.
Well, Penguin would be number 1. That's for sure.
Wow, I'm surprised.
But Monarch would be number 2.
Okay, I was going to say you're the Godzilla guy and the monster guy. So,
Dune Prophecy would be 3.
Okay.
Halo would be season 2 would be a 5.
Yeah, same as I got.
And let's see.
Well, you jumped to 5. You missed 4.
I know. I'm trying to remember who 4 was.
Well, if it's the same 4 I had, it's House of Dragon.
Oh yeah, the House of Dragon. Yeah, House of Dragon would be number. Really, I think they should be tied with number 2, but number 4.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fair enough. We all have our own opinions. We all have noses, right?
That's definitely true.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about a lot of shows, like I was just mentioning, on and on and on and on. You know, we had a lot of movies this year too.
Yes, we did.
What else we see? Let's see. Time Bandits.
Time Bandits was good.
It was good, but it didn't make the top 5 of Deadpool and Wolverine. The Arclight, which would not make the top 100, probably. I'm just joking. Sorry about that. I shouldn't say that. And you know, we're talking about Skeleton Crew right now, and today, and Dune Prophecy, and Silo, and What If. But you know, it's not fair because we're still thinking about those. Those shows are still marinating right now. So who knows? I know Skeleton Crew goes into 2025, so maybe it might make the top 5 in that year, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, some of those other ones.
Dune's going to be the same thing. Dune Prophecy is going to be us until 2025.
That's true. But it's already like a number 2 spot or 3 spot for you. I don't remember.
Yeah, number 3 spot for me.
Yeah, but by far the Penguin was definitely the best acted, the best done show of the year. Nothing comes close. Anyway, that's our top 5, everybody. So it's been quite a year. Like I said, we did 45 videos, counting this one this year. And you could tell us in the comments which show you think is in your top 5. Let us know.
Dante says he's heard about season 4 of The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian is not doing season 4. They've actually opted to do the movie, which is coming out.
That's actually season 4. The movie is actually season 4. Basically,
no, it's a movie. I'm not going to call it season 4 because the movie's called The Mandalorian and Grogu, I think.
Yeah.
Well, the tentative working title is that, and that's coming out in I think it was May of 2026. So we're not going to get any Mandalorian at all in 2025 as well. I don't think we got any Did we get any Mandalorian last year? I don't think we did. I think it was the year before.
Year before.
So there's a couple years stretch we're not going to get any Mandalorian stuff. Yeah. But I know they're getting ready to start filming Ahsoka season 2 here soon. But I don't think we're going to get that. I think the next Star Wars thing is probably Tales of the Jedi. No, I think Tales of the Jedi might come out before that.
Okay.
It hasn't. I know it's coming soon. But then we'll get.
I know Andor's coming soon.
That's in April of this year.
That's still soon.
Look at this. Look at this wonderful GIF. This GIF that it's IG-12 with Grogu.
Yep.
Or Gogurt.
Gogurt.
That was a gift from Mike Delatoro. Thank you, Mike. So hey, Darth Sidious is here. We haven't been here in a while.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Okay, New Year.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Let's say all the holidays, everybody, instead of saying Happy Holiday. Yeah, so we just get Darth. We just talked about our top 5 shows of the year, and the number 1 show this year for All for Sci-Fi was The Penguin. We consider that the best show of 2024. But let's talk about what's happening this week in Sci-Fi. We're going to review the Skeleton Crew's newest episode, Dune Prophecy, Silo, and almost all the episodes of What If. What do you want to do first, Captain Rickster?
Let's do What If first. All 7 of them they've put out right now.
Let's give the official rating. at all for sci-fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 is the best. If it's 3 or less, we don't recommend it. This is a streaming show. It's on Disney Plus. The official all for sci-fi rating of what we've seen so far of What If gets. I'm going to give it a solid 4.5. What do you give it?
I'm going to give it the same. There's some good ones, and then there's some it's okay.
Yeah.
And then
yes, the last couple episodes, one of them, which is kind of a double episode about how the Watcher got getting in trouble.
Yeah,
that was pretty good. That was pretty interesting. They're using what's that guy's name? Ultron,
yeah,
to get them to the fifth dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminds me of a song or a group. Oh, there was a group called Fifth Dimension, right? I think the Age of Aquarius. That was their song. You don't remember that, Captain Rickster?
Oh, I remember. I mean, Age of Aquarius. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that would have been around your time, even though it was before my time. Even I remember.
Yes, it was my time. It was in the late 60s, early 70s.
Yep. So, yeah, Darth Sidious, thank you very much. We're doing well. And we're excited to be here again every week for you guys. We did 45 videos. I know I've said it several times, but you just came on. So, it was interesting. I liked the last and this is What If is on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Would it be interesting if they did a What If in Star Wars? I don't think they'll ever do it.
No, but
it would be kind of cool if they did, right?
It would be, but What If basically was just all Marvel characters.
Yeah, what if Anakin didn't turn to the dark side, or what if,
mm-hmm.
On and on and on, or what if he did, but Padme took his side,
and what if Acolyte was never made? What if Acolyte was never made?
Who brought that? I think that the Acolyte had very good potential, and the best episodes that they had were actually from the creator Leslie, and I think she should have took more control of the show.
That's what she should have done, but she didn't.
I mean, she had too many writers on that show, and it's she should have just kept the show her own. My favorite episodes were the ones she wrote and the ones she directed.
Yeah.
So too many what do they call it? Chefs in the kitchen, I guess. So who knows what happened there.
Too many chefs, not enough cooks.
Right. Yeah. The Penguin. The Penguin is by far the best acted, best storyline. It's just the best sci-fi show of the year for sure. I mean, Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, and Dune Prophecy is a close second and third for sure.
Yeah, well, I heard that they're still doing. They're going to make a season 2 of a Legacy of Monsters.
I thought they already did 2 seasons already.
No, I only did 1 so far.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
Okay.
But I hear they're supposed.
You would know, not me. I'm not into that stuff like you are.
And the new Godzilla is coming out. There's supposed to be a new Godzilla coming out in 2025 and another one coming out in 2026. But we'll see what happens.
Well, Godzilla's in that Toyo or whatever that company is. They're doing good.
Toho.
Toho.
Because it's Toho. Toho.
Right. They're making good movies. That's for sure.
Well, Legendary's making some good Godzilla movies too.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they took some of the rights, but not all of it.
Let's get back to What If. I mean, they had some really interesting episodes, like the one before that. I think it was episode 8 or 7. They went,
no, it would be 6.
The one that we went to the Wild West.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
8 and
that was Shanghai.
Shanghai, the Legend of the Guy, 10 Rings, and that was an interesting episode.
So it was.
What else? Do you have any other episodes you liked, or any scene that you thought was the best scene out of the show so far? I mean, it's almost over.
I liked one. One wasn't too. When the very first one they did wasn't too bad. But the second and third one were just okay. The fourth kind of picked up my interest. The fifth became a little bit better, and then 6 with 6 and 7. Actually pretty great, so I hate to see what 8's going to be like.
They're all really
come out tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Every day. Yeah, then the final finalities tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes.
But all of them are well produced. I mean,
yes. Kevin Feige is behind all this, so.
But he's behind everything. His name's on everything Marvel. That doesn't mean everything's great, but generally he puts good people involved.
That's right. Good writers.
And we also got not to change subjects about What If, but we got that Superman trailer. in the last week
Oh
or so.
yes, that brand new Superman trailer's out.
Right.
Yes,
And had that dog on it.
Crypto.
I think we talked about that last week. But
Yes,
yeah, you could watch What If. It's entertaining. If you just wait until tomorrow and binge watch it. So
Oh yeah,
they're not very
Over the
long
last,
episodes.
30 minutes.
In the first 2 seasons, they had 9 episodes. This season, they're having 8. So why are they cheating us out of 1 episode?
That's a good question.
They keep doing that. One of these days, these people, when television shows started, they had 40 episodes a season. Then it went down to 36, and then eventually it was 25 or 26, and then it was 18, then it was 15, then it was 14, then it was 12, then it was 10. Now it's 8.
We've seen 6.
Yeah, some of them are 6 episodes.
Yep.
Come on, man. Stop cheating us.
Yeah, really.
You know why? You know why I say they're cheating us when they do that? Because you look at Andor, and they have 12 episodes.
Yeah,
both seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So although they said the last season of Andor cost $290 million to make, and both seasons ended up costing like $645 million almost to make both of them. Mm-hmm. But hey, it's worth it. So
of course it is. Good animation. Not good animation, but good.
Good storytelling, good writing.
Good storytelling, yes.
Let's see. Darcidia says, oddly enough, I really enjoyed Star Wars Tales of the Empire, as I was very interested in Morgan's backstory and finally getting a conclusion for Barriss. Yeah, we talked about Tales of the Empire. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we get a season 2 of it. We're also getting another season of Tales of the Jedi here soon.
Yes.
Okay, so we said, what do you want to do next? We got...
Let's do Skeleton Crew, since it's both on the same channel.
Okay. Usually we do that last, but we could do it. Go ahead and do it. Skeleton Crew. I mean, this last episode was another good episode, episode 5. If you have children, this is the best Star Wars show, other than Caravan of Courage. My opinion's biased, of course. I keep hearing them say, this is the first Star Wars live action show with kids. No, it's not. Stop saying that. Even though you take a lot of stuff from our movies for Skeleton Crew, but yeah, this last episode was definitely good. Let's give it a rating. Official All for Sci-Fi rating of episode 5 of Skeleton Crew gets. I'm going to give it 4.75 stars. What do you give it?
I'm going to give it a 4.85.
Whoa. Okay. What did you like about this episode?
I liked it when the other guy the other guy challenged the captain, and the captain lost. Had the knife to her throat.
Well, the twist at the end.
No, that's not it. That is when what that little kid had, the lightsaber had it pointing down, went flying this way. I like that.
You're talking about, I think it was, KB did that. Yeah. No, Wim did that.
Wim did that, yeah. And he had it down on the ground. He had it
pointed the wrong way.
It was skiding around.
That was pretty funny.
Yes, it was. That was the best. That was actually the best part of the show.
Yeah, it was definitely great. In the ending, they have the new Captain Jod, who has 1 million names, right? There's a new name every episode.
I know.
But I really think they're leading up to that he is going to be recognized as a Jedi, not just someone that's Force sensitive. Because right at the end, he used the Force to grab the lightsaber, and then it ended.
Yeah.
And the kids disappeared down that. They hit that thing, so that trap door came and it went under the ground. So we don't know where they're at. They're somewhere. So they're trying to escape from Jod now.
Yep.
And
somewhere in that ship.
Yeah.
No. The ship was somewhere in that planet.
They were down in the caverns and stuff like that.
So they went down a little farther.
Right. So on this place where people go to have fun that kids aren't allowed, but they somehow allowed kids to be there. That was the interesting twist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my favorite. That was probably. I'm trying to think of what my favorite part was. There were lots of good little laughter things in this episode, but definitely the one you mentioned where the kid turns the lightsaber on. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
He had it backwards and it hit the ground.
And this went sliding.
If you have a favorite scene in this episode of Skeleton Crew, please put it in the comments below so you could share it with us. Not much to talk about. We only have 3 more episodes left, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I understand that Teak is supposed to make an appearance in the last episode, the original
Puppet.
Original puppet.
Yeah, the puppet.
Supposed to be in the last episode from Ewoks About for Endor. Not Nikki Patello, although they should have used her.
Yes.
They used the puppet that they didn't use in the movie because Wilford Brimley didn't like it. So we're gonna get a chance to see it. Let's see what's next.
Silo.
Wow, what an interesting show. Let's give the rating first. The official all for sci-fi rating of Silo. This latest episode gets. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. What do you give it?
I'm gonna give it the same 4.5.
It's interesting, and they have two different stories going on. One with Juliet, who is at the other silo because she didn't clean and walked over the hill, and found out that there was a revolt and everybody died. So, and she's there with this guy who claims he's solo, but he's not.
Right. He's just some nut job.
And she really wants to get back to her silo so she could save everybody, to let them know there's nothing there and you're all going to die. All 10,000 of you if you revolt. So don't do this. And he doesn't want to let her go because he wants help getting this pump going so he can get the water drained. And then he talks her into it and says, no, I'm not going to let you go until you do it. And then he tries to kill her. Basically.
I don't think he tried to kill her because if you notice, there's an axe and you see him bleeding.
Yes.
You see blood down there. So there might be somebody else there.
There might be. She thought that for sure.
Yeah.
She thought it was him, but then you're right. Right at the end, there was a little bit of twist.
Because she was, I would have killed him if that was her. If something like that, I would just tried to drown her.
Yeah, it was not very. And again, the acting's great. It's moving a little slower than I would like, but hey, it's intriguing.
Well, you're doing two different plots. You're doing the one in that silo, and you're doing the one in her silo, and. Right. I think what's his name, the guy Tim Robbins who plays that
the mayor.
The mayor. I think the mayor is not going to last much longer.
That's true. He's making a lot of mistakes, but don't count him out. He was the head of IT, so he's smarter than you think. So yeah,
he's also made a lot of
he's starting to lose all his his allies, and he's making more enemies. Yeah, Darth Sidious is talking about he's keeping up with the skeleton crew, but it still feels like Goonies in outer space. Yes, it does, and they keep saying it. Even when they do interviews, they told us it was like Goonies in space. So yeah, they're definitely going with that theme. And just in general, a lot of fun, which is what a lot of the '80s shows were like.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it fun for everybody. It's a nice change of pace, and it's kind of a more of original idea than stuff that's been coming out recently for sure.
That's definitely true.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens with Silo. We have a few episodes left, right? I don't know how many they have. I think they have 8 or 10 or something like that.
I think we're on 6. I think this is number 6.
Yeah. Darn, Mike isn't here. He would tell us. He would know everything. Encyclopedia.
I think Dune Prophecy is on 6 7. Also.
No, 7? I think. Well, let's find out while we're doing it. But let's talk about Dune Prophecy. This has been a very good show. I mean, it's really intriguing.
Very, very good.
I'm kind of surprised. I didn't know what to expect going into this, but I've noticed that HBO tends to produce very good shows. So,
yes.
Let's give the official rating for Dune Prophecy. This latest episode gets an official all for sci-fi rating of 4.70 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'm going to get a 4.75.
Okay. Tell me what you thought about this episode while I look this up real quick.
I like where it was almost the ending where his mother and son finally came together in near the end, and he had her arrested after that.
Right.
So she wouldn't leave again. Pretty much, I think that's why he had her arrested, so she wouldn't leave again. I don't know. I could be wrong on that assumption there, but it's and I like it when they went over to the sand dunes where they went over there to where the worms are at, on that Spice Island, to bring the princess and I guess her royal friend or lover or whatever you want to call him.
Right.
And then she was the mother. What do you call that? The mother superior was with him.
Right.
But I also liked it where he he was going to be a puppet, and he used self-control, and he controlled himself because he had free will. So he decided to kill him, and she was all sad, and she was trying to save him and all that stuff. And then the queen comes behind and poisons her, and she dies.
Yeah,
So,
no, I mean,
it's really, it's kind of a show that you really have to be on your toes to see what's actually going, because you can't miss a show. If you miss a show, you're gonna miss out on what's really going on.
You will, and you have to watch that recap.
Yes.
But
Yes,
you're right. It is a 6th episode, and there's, I think, 10. This one is called the High-Handed Enemy.
Yes.
This particular one, and I'm really kind of liking what's going on in the witches like coven over there, where that lady's kind of possessed by her ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
The one that died and was brought back to life. I mean, she's kind of like it's pretty interesting. All the stuff that's going, it's very intriguing. It's back and forth. It's a great show. And as we mentioned earlier, on our list, I have it as the number 2 show so far in 2024.
I have it as number 3.
Yeah, but that's because you're biased about Monarch Legacy of Monsters. You bumped it up to number 2. But I was happy that you said the Penguin was number 1. I was surprised. I thought you were going to say Monarch was number 1.
No, I liked the Penguin the best of all the shows we've seen so far this year. Penguin's been the best.
Oh yeah.
My second one would be the Legacy of Monsters by Godzilla. I mean, that's one I like too.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I mean, it's number 3 on my list, so I love it as well.
Number 2 on my list, and I also put I put Dune in number 3, and then I put.
You don't need to go through your list again, Captain Rickster. You already said it earlier.
Trying to remember who I tied number 2 with somebody else.
We both had Halo at number 5. You had House and Dragon.
Oh yeah, I put House of Dragons and I put Monarch together.
Right.
At number 2.
Okay.
So,
I mean, it was just a great year, like we said.
Yes.
And we thank everybody that comes on board, everybody that watches the show. If you are not subscribed to the show, make sure you hit the subscribe button below if you're on YouTube, and hit the notification bell so you are notified every time we go live.
Mm-hmm.
We do this every Saturday at 3:30. We did 45 videos this year, so I can't believe we had so much to review. We did 45 shows in a year out of a 52-week. I mean, we're just living, like I said, large.
That's right, we are
living in the golden age of sci-fi for sure.
That's definitely true.
Darth has a question. Before you go anywhere on Yubnub, I don't know that it's going to be available on YouTube, Darcidius. I am the co-producer and I'm helping him put it together. But once he gets the first cut done, we're probably going to shop it around. Not just if nobody picks it up, it'll go to YouTube probably. If not, it might be on. We're going to send it. We're first going to go to Disney Plus and see if they want it. They got first crack at it. If they don't want it, then we'll go to Netflix. We're going to try to get a bigger release if we can.
Right.
And if worst case scenario, it will be on YouTube. So I know he's almost done with it. So I haven't seen. He sent me different scenes, and it looks pretty good so far. I'm very impressed. He's a great. He did that King Kong documentary and won awards for it. So he's a young filmmaker, and it was a great thing to be involved with that for sure. Anyway, we're not going to see you guys until 2025. So be safe. Have a happy new year. If you drink, take an Uber or drink at home. And remember, go out and do one act of kindness this week because it makes the world a better place, like we said. And might encourage other people to also pay it forward. Remember, the force is with us always. Live long and prosper, Captain Trickster.
I will. All right, everybody have a great holiday or a great New Year's. Come back the following week when we come back on again. We'll see if we can do 45 more this coming 2025, or maybe we'll do more. I hope.
Yep.
But there are some good, exciting things coming out, especially in February. Another Marvel movie coming out in February.
Skeleton, Section 38, the Star Trek movie is coming on.
Yeah, it's coming out. There's a whole lot of good stuff that's going to come out in 2025. So be prepared for the sci-fi of the year. Because it's going to be a great year for sci-fi.
Yep. And let's all pray and make this 2025 a lot better than 2024. We're through all the drama. Let's all
That's
stay together
right.
as a nation, and let's be prosperous, and let's all have a great year. Bye for now.
The following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.